And we're ready to go, and we sincerely hope that you'll enjoy it.
Be interesting to watch the Lakers giving some different looks at Michael Jordan, and they're going to try to stop his penetration to the basket. Easier said than done.
The Bulls win the draw, as you see. Sam Vincent with it up top against Magic. Bill Cartwright left it short. AC Green the rebound. Here come the Lakers. Magic Johnson, what a year he's having. Jordan plays him as Rick suggested he would. Jordan knocks it away and out of bounds.
Well, the one thing about Michael Jordan is that he works just as hard on both ends of the court, and you really have to admire and respect that in a player of his caliber.
Byron Scott in the pivot. Magic scoops it up, knocked away. Big scramble. AC Green finds Magic again. Against the double team, Green for three. He didn't get any, and the rebound by Cartwright. The 24-second clock went off, but after the shot, Brad Sellers from Ohio State at the other end of Vincent. Grant out of Clemson. Sellers with it once more. Vincent. That won't go. Rebound, AC Green. So a minute has gone by and nothing's happened offensively. Byron Scott in and out. Horace Grant the rebound.
There's nothing to speak of.
Cartwright. Got the layup. It's 2-0.
Well, the Bulls also believe that you must run against the Lakers to have a chance to beat them. You can't let the Lakers set their own tempo in a basketball game. That is just playing right into their hands.
Magic dribbles the perimeter, goes to Kareem. AC Green and a foul and a two-shot opportunity. Vincent and Grant both were there. It's on Vincent.
Foul on Sam Vincent, his first.
Team first.
It could have easily been on Grant. He only fouled him twice. Pushed him before he ever got the ball, and then he hit him with the body, but it was Vincent reaching in who drew the foul.
AC Green to the line to shoot a couple. A year ago at this time, the Bulls were 15-7. They're 12-10 now.
Well, I think it's because they got off to such a great start last year on the road games. 8-1 on the road to begin the season. This year they added a new player in the middle, Bill Cartwright. They had to make some adjustments, and as a result, the team is not playing as well as they were at this point last year, but they're getting close.
Big roar grows up as Santa Claus makes his way into the Chicago Stadium. It's a 2-1 Chicago game.
Actually, I think I spotted Walter Payton walking in. That may have had a little bit to do with it.
He makes more money than Santa. Cartwright in the pivot. Vincent. Yes. It's 4-1 Chicago. 10-10 left first quarter. Rick Barry, Skip Carey from Chicago, where it was 59 degrees today. Worthy, no good. A rebound by Jordan. Chicago on the move again. They want to run against the Lakers. Grant, nice shot. And so far, it's working very nicely. It's 6-1. 9:45 left first quarter.
Lakers starting out cold like they did against Boston the other night when they shot 28% in the first half.
They're 0 for 4 now from the field, and the rebound by Grant. And they're not getting any offensive rebound. Jordan up the floor. 8-1. Pat Riley wants a 20-second timeout, but Byron Scott didn't know it. And they're now 0 for 5 from the field. Jordan from the foul line. It's 10-1. Magic heads up the floor. Now they get to 20. And so far, things are going just the way Doug Collins wanted them to. They've been able to push the ball up the floor, and they're making the open jump shots.
Well, here you can take a look at what the Lakers have been going through this season. You can see this the 7th road game in 11 days. 17 of 24 games have been on the road, the most of any team in the NBA. And they've been on the road 60 of the last 88 days, counting training camp. Now, Pat Riley, in talking to him before the game, said, Rick, you can't use that as an excuse. It's very easy to fall into that as an excuse pattern for yourself. But I think that it has got to have had an effect on this team.
That's no fun. That's a long time away from home. It's also a lot of meal money, but still a long time away from home. Worthy will inbound. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 10-1 Chicago.
There's that trapping we were talking about.
Worthy foul line. Good luck to Kareem.
And the Lakers beat it the way you must beat it. Make good, crisp passes before the trap gets to you to create passing problems.
10-3 is our score. The Bulls have the lead and the ball with 8:40 left first quarter. Cartwright works against Kareem. Pivot now fades away. He's a good outside shooter. 5 on the shot clock. The hook won't go. Magic the rebound. Byron Scott against Sam Vincent. Magic posts up against Jordan. There's his hook shot. Boy, he's got a great hook. 10-5.
He's had a good teacher.
The guy in the middle is one of the best. Jordan scored and a foul.
As we mentioned earlier, talking about stopping Michael Jordan's penetration is one thing. Really doing it is quite another. He is so quick. Well, watch him again. There he explodes by Byron Scott. Late coming over to help out AC Green. The top help was late getting there as well. And when you have a player of Michael Jordan's ability and that great first step and quickness that he has, you have to be totally alert to be able to get in there in time.
He has 7. He's 3 out of 3 from the field. 13-5, 8 minutes left first quarter. James Worthy from the foul line leaves it short. Horace Grant ahead to Michael Jordan. Cartwright sets a pick. Gets it back, shoots the jump. Won't go for him. Kareem, an unmolested rebound.
They should do that play more against Kareem's man, because Kareem does not like to step out. At least he hasn't been.
Magic Johnson from 16. A little flat-footed set shot. 13-7. Doug Collins with play instruction.
Now here they go. Let's see if Kareem comes out. No. Shot wide open.
Cartwright got it. He and Kareem banged against one another. No foul was called. 15-7 Chicago. 7:10 left first quarter. Byron Scott. Kareem set the pick. Scott jumps. No. Rebound Green. Stripped away by Jordan. Sam Vincent up the floor. Grant. Good pass, Vincent. Their fast break is cooking. 17-7. Biggest lead is 10. Kareem, left-handed hook, won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds. AC Green touched the glass. Timeout will be called here by Chicago.
Michael Jordan, you can see him quickly knock the ball away. That's one of the reasons why he was Defensive Player of the Year. He doesn't just guard his own man. He does other plays similar to that one.
And he handles the ball against Byron Scott up top. 6:20 left in the quarter. Jordan off to Vincent. He got it. 19-7 Chicago with 6:10 left, quarter number 1.
Byron Scott. Johnson
gets the Lakers back on the track, at least for the moment. 19-9 our score. Vincent on the right wing. Jordan Scott takes a whirl at him this time. Cartwright in the middle. Fades away. Nice shot. In traffic, Cartwright knocked it down. 21-9. He shot that ball on the way down, but he drilled it. Scott got into a mess. Got it back. Got it over to Magic. He missed a chip shot. Vincent is 2 on 3. It's 2 on 5. And he wisely slows it down. Lets his teammates catch up. It's 21-9. Grant posts up. Vincent in two-point country. He's been hot, but not this time. Michael Thompson is checked in. Comes away with a rebound. Scott in and out. Rebound. Horace Grant with it. Vincent. Sellers almost walked. Got the ball down just in time. For 3, Jordan. Yes, sir. It's 24-9. He's got 10. He's outscored the Lakers all by himself.
Magic Johnson.
A 2-pointer. 24-11 is the score.
I think Michael's prepared to say a fond farewell to Kareem tonight.
At least in regular season. You never know about the playoffs. Cartwright. Grant. The Bulls can't play any better than they're playing in this quarter. The Lakers call timeout. Listen to this crowd here. There's the score, and you hear the roar. We'll be back.
Before there could be a nation, there had to be people willing to fight for it, to take on the world's greatest challenges, whatever they might be. So the U.S. Army...
Mr. Jordan, 10 points, 4 out of 4 from the field, 1 out of 1 from the foul line, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal already, and we've got 8 minutes left in the first, or rather 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Michael Cooper checks into the game for the Lakers. Magic on the move, made a great shot.
Now we'll watch Michael Cooper, one of the top defensive players in the league for many years, on Michael Jordan.
Tony Campbell has checked in as well for the Lakers. Surprised to see him this early. Jordan on the drive. It won't go for him. His first miss of the night. Magic heads the other way. It's 26-13. It's 26-16. Cooper breaks in with a three-pointer. And just like that, the Lakers are within 10. Vincent directs traffic. 12 on the shot clock. All alone, Cartwright blew the layup despite a great pass from Grant. Then he compounded the felony by reaching in and committing a foul. Well, you can't have an easier opportunity than that.
Well, Bill, of course, is not the most mobile center in the world, and he also doesn't do a great deal of acrobatics. And he really could have been able to take that, should have been able to take that one and dunk it.
Scottie Pippen out of Central Arkansas is into the game. Bill Cartwright goes up. Not because of that miss that are already upcoming.
Very quick team in there now for the Bulls. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little more traveling coming in.
Magic, the open jumper, and he missed it. Scottie Pippen with a rebound. Sam Vincent up the floor. Brad Sellers on the sideline. Cooper plays Vincent. Jordan against Magic.
I'll tell you what, Michael Jordan certainly has been doing a much better job of guarding Magic Johnson than in reverse. He's just much too quick, I think, for Magic. As good a player and as great a player as Magic is, that's a tough assignment. That's why Michael Cooper normally has him.
And they soon again. Magic has it knocked away. Jordan and Grant both were there. Lakers still control.
Well, the reason you didn't have that time, of course, Skip, is when you advance the ball up the floor quickly, you must take the troops as they're coming at you, and that's one of the reasons why. Now watch, little fake, freezes Magic. He's so quick, Magic isn't able to recover in time, and Michael takes it home.
And no help for Magic on the play either. But Paxson is in the game as Michael Thompson hits an unmolested baseline jumper. 28-18 with 2:25 left in an action-packed and fast-paced first quarter. Paxson against Magic up top. Pippen with the ball. And now Jordan, and Cooper has it. Sellers set the pick. Michael not this time. He forced it in the rebound. Magic has it. Magic up the right wing. He can pull his team to within 8 as we enter the 2-minute period. He posts up the smaller man. Paxson. That'll be goaltending. Sellers interfered with it in the cylinder. No argument. Brad knew he did it.
This is one of the things that Doug Collins talked to me before the game that he did not want to have happen, is have some small guards in the game and have Magic be able to post up like he did against Paxson. I'm surprised that they didn't try to do a little better job of doubling and not allowing that to happen.
And the Lakers are right back in it. It's 28-20. Pippen goes base, lost it. Here comes Cooper. Campbell with it. That'll be goaltending. Score the goal.
Now, one thing in talking again with Doug before this ball game is he had mentioned, Rick, I've been real happy with our defensive effort, but we have been spotty offensively. We play great for extended periods of time, and then we go cold. We get flat for some reason. That seems to be happening now, although the Lakers, with this quick routine, have picked up the defensive intensity on their part.
Pippen for three, left it short. Rebound Cooper. The Lakers can move to within 4 or 3 if they see one from out this part of the hardwood. A minute 8 left in the first quarter. Rick Barry, Skip Carey with you from the Chicago Stadium. The steal was by Grant. 3-on-1 to Jordan. He hung in the air and missed. Good for the rebound. Well, they missed some easy shots in the last couple of minutes. Less than a minute remaining in the quarter. 28-22. The Bulls lead the Lakers. Pippen plays Magic. That's the way Doug wants it. The left-handed hook is good.
Well, when you're 6'9", you can have someone almost your size on you. It doesn't make much difference.
Pippen got it back at the other end. 30-24, 32 seconds left in the quarter. Pat Riley off the bench and with play instructions. Campbell is a good shooter, but not that time. And a foul against Los Angeles.
Michael Thompson.
Michael Thompson just threw Scottie Pippen to the hardwood.
Craig Hodges in for Michael Jordan.
Byron Scott will check back in with 19 seconds left.
Byron Scott back.
And the reason you're getting Craig in now with Paxson in the small backcourt is because Magic Johnson is going out for his first rest for the Lakers. And Doug feels that this smaller backcourt cannot be taken advantage of.
You see the time remaining in the quarter, and the Bulls have all of them. They should start the offense right about now. Siller way short, and the quarter is over.
Chicago 30. The Lakers 20.
The Lakers trailed by 15.
You can't knock me down. I feel the fire begin to rise.
To enjoy Jack Daniel's honey, you don't have to be a whiskey drinker.
You don't have to know we've been doing this for over 150 years.
You don't have to visit Lynchburg either. Or know the real story behind our number 7.
And you don't need to know that we use real honey from real bees.
Like I said, you don't have to be a whiskey drinker. You just need a friendly introduction.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain or knee pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace or knee brace covered by Medicare at little to absolutely no cost to you.
800-919-5370.
Right now to see if you qualify. These professional-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, spinal disorders, stenosis, and other painful back problems. Our medical-grade durable knee braces are designed for those with osteoarthritis and general knee pain and weakness. Our accredited staff will handle all of the Medicare paperwork. And best of all, your brace is shipped directly to your home for free. Will you qualify for a Medicare-covered back brace or knee brace? There's only one way to find out.
Call the Back and Knee Brace Center at 800-919-5370. That's 800-919-5370.
All right, Trivago. Find me a hotel somewhere in Mexico where I can wake up with a view of the ocean. Oh, awesome. And what about a pool for me and my friends? Oh, and a massage. A nice restaurant. And Trivago, my friends love to party. Yes, this is my ideal hotel. Thanks, Trivago.
Attention diabetics. The FDA warns that the type 2 diabetes drug Invokana is linked to an increased risk of leg and foot amputations. If you or a loved one took Invokana in 2012 or later and needed any kind of amputation or amputation surgery is scheduled, you may be entitled to compensation.
Call Sokolov Law now at 1-800-945-5196 for a free legal consultation. That's 1-800-945-5196. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Coming up, America's new secret pleasure, Deal Dash.
Another package from Deal Dash.
Thanks. I won!
DealDash.com auctions thousands of cool new products and offers a 90-day money-back guarantee on your first bid pack purchase.
Want to go shopping? Can't. I'm in the middle of a really hot auction for some super cute stuff. I won! Woohoo! Mom, what'd you win?
Use promo code JERSEY to get 100 free bids on your first purchase. Visit DealDash.com.
Second quarter is underway. Campbell thought about it, didn't do it. Michael Cooper up top. 30-24 score. Byron Scott got him. 30-26. Paxson up the floor. Brad Suller. Back it comes to Paxson. Lakers weathered an early storm by Chicago. James Worthy about to return. Foul Byron Scott.
The foul on Byron Scott. That's his second, team's first of the quarter.
As you take a look at those first quarter statistics, the Bulls with 54% shooting got off to a great start. Got a lot of easy baskets off a transition with help that percentage. And of course the Lakers doing a nice job with the rebounding.
Second quarter just underway. Scottie Pippen works against Tony Campbell.
This game turned in the last 3 minutes to get the Lakers back in. 67% offensively for the Lakers, 37 for Chicago, and that'll do it every time.
7 on the shot clock. Paxson threw it away, very fortunate to get it back. He's hit as he misses, and he'll shoot 2. Campbell got him. Let's see if Paxson's all right.
Got it right in the bridge of the nose, it looks like.
Boy, and that hurts, too, when you get hit right there.
John Paxson shoots 2.
We'll take a look again as Paxson kicks it back out. It gets knocked away. Now he dribbles to go to the basket. Campbell from behind. Caught him with the arm. Not a good foul on the part of Campbell.
No argument about that one. That'll clear out your sinuses if you're trying to watch it. He has one more. 11 minutes left in the first half. Craig Sager at our studios in Atlanta. A lot of NBA activity tonight. Craig will keep you up to date on all of that as we go along here this evening and at halftime in great detail. Paxson missed them both. Normally a good free throw shoot. Michael Cooper up the floor. Cooper to Michael Thompson. Byron Scott is up top, and Worthy jumps. In and out, deflects to Sellers. Here comes Pippen. He slows it down, lets his teammates catch up. Offensive foul, Pippen. Drawn by Michael Cooper. He's a master at it. At the conclusion of the game tonight, Rick will be selecting the Miller Lite player of the game.
This promotion says N.I. You forgot that part.
Yeah, Rick and you will be selecting player of the game. Michael Cooper up the right wing. 30-26, 10-20 left.
Lakers need to get Worthy involved in this offense a little bit.
Scott, the open jumper. Michael Thompson, foul Pippen. Or Cartwright, let's see.
The foul on Bill Cartwright.
It's Cartwright.
Team's first of the quarter.
His second, first team foul.
And the Bulls have really gone cold.
2 shots. Thompson.
Horace Grant about to check into the game.
Horace Grant for Brad Sellers.
Hi, Jim. How you doing? How are you? Jump in anytime, baby. Thompson again. It's good again. 30-28. Chicago by 2. 10:05 left in the first half. Paxson for 3, and he got it. Funny game. You missed 2 free throws and then knock one in from 30. It's a 5-point Chicago game. 9:50 remaining in the first half. Foul will be called on Grant.
I see thought I was kidding when I said Jim was coming over. Now, Jim, what I want to know is you're a native Chicagoan, right? So, I mean, I know you got to like the Bulls and Michael Jordan, but I see you out there when you're doing the movies and things, in the Hollywood scene. We saw you out in L.A.
Yeah, well, I live out in Los Angeles, so, I get a chance to sit down on the floor once in a while, and I love the LA Lakers.
Well, I mean, but what about the Bulls?
Well, Michael Jordan is it. I mean, he is the Bulls, He's the franchise here, I think. It's a great team. It's a great city for it,
And now, who do you root for when you're in a game like this?
Well, this is a hard day for me. To have the Lakers here and the Bulls, I'm happy for both teams, It's I can win because either team wins, I win.
So you're kind of like us, just want a nice, close, competitive game, right?
These are the best players to watch.
No foul. Cartwright missed another layup. It's 4-on-2 Los Angeles. Campbell gets about a 12-footer out of that and missed it. They might have gotten a better shot. Here comes Hodges. And a foul. The action is fast and furious, but really not much getting accomplished in the second quarter.
No, again, the Bulls still have been a cold streak there, other than that three-point shot that they've had. They don't seem to be in sync. Of course, they have their best player resting on the sideline, and also for the Lakers, that's probably true, although Magic Johnson's coming back into the game right now.
To join Cooper. Hodges to the foul line. He's a good acquisition for Chicago, former Milwaukee player.
That was interesting the way he started out. He was standing at the top of the key. I figured he's such a good three-point shooter. Maybe he's going to shoot his free throws from the top of the key. Look where he's starting from. He's way out in the top of the key right now.
You and Doug Collins, speaking of that, had an interesting discussion before the game about Scottie Pippen's shooting.
Well, Scottie Pippen actually shoots the ball better from longer range, because when he goes out to longer range, for some reason, he shoots the ball up to the basket and gets much more arc on it. When he gets a little bit closer, he shoots the ball much flatter, shooting at the basket, and as a result, he's very ineffective in the medium distance.
35-29 Chicago, 9:08 left in the first half. Worthy
was flat on that shot.
Paxson. There's the three-point shot. He had the arc. He just missed it.
A little bit left.
Magic gets crashed by Pippen. Let's see if he's all right. He is. Jim Belushi, Rick Barry, Skip Carey with you from the Chicago. You want to do some play-by-play?
I'm the worst. Believe me, I called the Cubs game. No, I called the Cubs game one time, and you guys are talented.
You need a script, is that it?
I need a script. I need a script in front of me. And
so do we, believe me.
And I need a chance to do 2 or 3 takes on the same thing. You guys are right off the cuff. I don't know how you do it. Talented.
A lot of times not that well.
A lot of times you wish you had it back, but...
It is also, you got to have the confidence to say everybody's name correctly. When I called the Cubs game, I wasn't confident of calling everybody's name
You should have been with us over in Europe and Spain when we were doing the Yugoslavian team. And
that was a career ender there, baby. 35-31. Chicago leads. 8:40 left in the first half. I happen to know that the guy who normally does the Cubs games has trouble with pronunciation, too.
Steve Stone.
No, the other one.
Harry's good.
Hodges.
Whoa.
4-3. That's one of the reasons they got him.
It's one of the reasons why they got him.
38-31. Worthy pulls up. Cooper eludes Paxson. Got Scott the open jumper. He's not on target yet. Jordan pulls the rebound.
Hodges for the Bulls, 6 for 6 right now. Skip. Michael 2 for 2.
A three for Michael. 41-31. Timeout. The joint is jumping here. Well, the Stars come out at night in the Chicago Garden. Rick Barry, Jim Belushi, and what's his name here, and we've seen a good ball game.
Harry Sun.
Yeah, Harry Sun. Bulls by 10. Looking good, huh, Jim?
They look great. Bulls look great. Lakers now, they haven't won in a row at all, have they?
Yeah, they've won a few games.
Yeah.
They lost 3 in a row, though.
3 in a row?
Yeah, we'll give you one quick plug. You got a new movie or something coming out?
K9 is coming out in March.
All right.
Thanks. Worthy slams it home.
And that's who they need to get off. Worthy has been not heard from here in this ball game so far. First basket.
Paxson for 3 more. They're wearing him out with the three-point basket. 44-33. but an eternity to go.
You know, we keep bringing up the things we talked to Doug Collins before the ball game. He kept talking about how the three-pointer can help change things, and he liked having Hodges here. They're killing him tonight with the three-pointers.
3-second violation. Boy, there's a call you don't see much anymore, but every now and then. So the ball goes back to Chicago.
Well, I think we're seeing more of them this year, Skip, because of that third official.
Yeah. You can see the damage Chicago doing with the three-point baskets, and they lead by 11. We have 7:05 left till halftime. Jordan, two-shot opportunity. Good effort, but it wouldn't drop for it.
Now Michael Cooper, his fourth team foul.
That's the fourth team foul on Los Angeles.
And here we talk about the road trip the Lakers have been on, and on the road 60 of the first 88 days of this season. You can see what has happened to them on this extended trip, 7 games and 11 nights.
They had Washington buried the other day. Lost
15 at the half. 15 at the half there. That's very surprising for a Laker team to do that. But you know what happens, I think? I don't care. When you're an outstanding basketball team, you get up 15 on a team like Washington that's struggling. You go into the locker room at halftime. It's very difficult sometimes to motivate yourself to come out and play as hard as you might have played in that first half. And then you give them life, and then you can't turn it back on again.
That's what happened. 45-33. 7 minutes left till halftime. Worthy on the right wing. Orlando Woolridge is checked into the Los Angeles scheme of things. A former Bull. And a two-shot opportunity for Magic. And after a foul-free first half, a lot of grabbing, or first quarter rather, a lot of grabbing going on here in quarter number 2, which has 6:49 remaining. Magic to the line to shoot 2. He leads the Lakers with 14.
This has been a very fast-paced basketball game, and I think what might be happening is some of the players get a little tired. When you get tired, you don't move your feet as well defensively. See what Magic has done in his last 4 games versus the Bulls.
He gets the 2 free throws. It's 45-35. John Paxson up the floor. Michael Jordan against Cooper up top. Hodges finally missed one. Rebound Michael Thompson. Cooper wants to unload. So far can't. Didn't see Magic behind him. Finds Worthy against Michael Jordan. And traveling will be called on Worthy. And again, a good job by Jordan defensively.
Well, he did an outstanding job. A little bit too much, perhaps, one-on-one on the part of the Lakers. Pat talked about that before the Boston ball game, saying that his team is not really executing their offense the way he would like them, and that he thinks is a result of their only having 4 good practice sessions in the last month.
45-35, 6:03 left first half. Jordan hung in the air, threw up a prayer. Cartwright followed it up. Cooper at the other end. 47-35. 5:45 left. Magic. Spun it up with the left hand. Wouldn't go. Cartwright the rebound. Here come the Bulls. Paxson. Hodges for 3. Yes.
7 for 7 since he's been a Bull.
They've made 5 3-point baskets tonight, and the Lakers call timeout. And the Bulls have again built up a 15-point lead. 5:26 left first half. 50-35 Chicago.
The game is all about handles. Do you need to get your handles right for the summer?
The NBA right now needs to be afraid. Be very afraid.
Don't worry. When it comes to handles, NBA TV has you covered all summer long.
Again, I'm here to stay. I'm having a feeling someone's gonna pull out the suit shorts.
Nobody's ever worn shorts at the draft.
You heard it here first.
I wanted to be able to teach these young guys vision and mindset.
We got high flyers in the house tonight.
Stay connected with the NBA social world all summer long with NBA TV.
A hotel can make or break a trip. And at Expedia, we don't think you should be rushed into booking one. That's why we created Expedia's Add-on Advantage. Now after booking your flight, you unlock discounts on select hotels, right until the day you leave. Add-on Advantage. Discounted hotel rates when you add on to your trip. Only when you book with Expedia.
So you think my kids are
Gonna make some great memories here? Yes. Look at that play set.
Wow, it's like he knows.
Knows what you're thinking? Comes with the job.
Man, the only people that get me like this are my teammates. Hey guys. Yo, what up, James?
Hey, James.
Hey, Cole. Nice shorts.
Thanks, man.
Chris, I figured out what...
Yeah, those shorts are nice.
The State Farm red really complements my skin tone.
I thought that was Rockets red.
Why can't it be both?
I'll just do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Huh? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
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 I'm on a new level. Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart.
I'm telling you, Mobile One annual protection protects any type of vehicle for 20,000 miles.
What about a sports car?
Yes.
Or a 4x4?
Yes.
What about an annoying car? 20,000 miles guaranteed. Mobile One annual protection.
With Metro PCS, you can share all the things you love with an amazing unlimited deal. Switch now and get 4 lines of unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. And choose 4 free phones from great brands.
Every time a Friday feels like a family reunion, a Corona gets its lime. Every time your work friends and your friends become friends. And every time it's like you're the only people on Earth, a Corona gets its lime.
The Egyptians had their pyramids. The Mayans, their temples. And the Nesbits, their treehouse.
Talking about what the Lakers have been doing here, again, not executing their offense all that well. It seems like they're almost forced into this one-on-one play here. See everybody kind of standing around, no weak side action. The Bulls defense set, Magic is there. Now finally Magic will make a cut to go through to clear the area out. And then it's James Worthy against Michael Jordan. And Michael played great defense. And there you see James Worthy going in, moves his foot. Actually, it didn't look like he traveled. I thought he kept his pivot foot. I didn't think that was a great walking call or traveling call.
Rivers has checked in. The youngster rookie for the Lakers handles the ball up top. Cooper for 3, didn't get him. Big battle for the rebound. Michael Thompson. Thompson gets the basket at the other end. Cooper broke up what appeared to be a certain layup for Hodges. Magic up the floor. Cooper in and out. The tip won't go for Worthy. Next rebound, Cartwright. Here comes Hodges. And he slows the tempo with 4:45 left in the half, and the Bulls on top by 13. Paxson up top to Hodges. Foul will be on James Worthy. Holding.
The foul on James Worthy. That's his first penalty.
This program authorized under rights granted by the NBA solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, or the use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the NBA is prohibited. Jordan with 16 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal or 2.
Well, I'll tell you, Friday is going to be interesting. The Charlotte fans really turning out in droves for their NBA team. Great support for the Hornets there. Michael returning back to the area where he was, of course, so famous.
That
still
will
is.
Be a hot ticket Friday night, and we'll have it for you at 8:05 here on TBS. Worthy fakes. Has it blocked by Cartwright. Heck of a play. Sam Vincent back in the game. Finds Jordan. He heads for three-point country. It won't go. Vincent the rebound.
Watch Doug Collins in the background on the sideline. He's such a cheerleader for this ball club.
Hodges on the move, drew the foul, shoots 2. That's really interesting. Collins may be the first coach who he really wants to make the three-point basket a huge part of his offense.
Well, yes, he does. I mean, Rick Pitino, certainly with what he did at Providence, now trying to do it with the Knicks, and he doesn't have the greatest shooters in the world, but he's still using it. And Doug, again, he feels the same way that I do, and so many of the coaches who are using it, that by having the threat of the three-point shot, you force the team to have to play you out there. That opens up the middle for your players. That's why Patrick Ewing is having such a good time with the way the Knicks are playing. Anytime you have a low-post center, it's going to help him a great deal with the threat of the three-point shot.
Hodges makes the first, tries again. It's 53-37. Craig Sager with all the other NBA news of the night at halftime, and that's just 4 minutes on the clock away.
Well, Hodges doing a great job in that trade. They gave up Ed Neely for Craig Hodges, and that's turning out to be a very good trade for the Bulls thus far.
Magic up top. David Rivers, the rookie out of Notre Dame. Dave Corzine is into the game and is greeted by a hook shot over him by Michael Thompson. 54-39.
Lakers need to try and chop a few more points off of this lead going into half.
Jordan left it short. Rivers the rebound. He fumbled, had it stolen away. Grant with it. Great pass and a foul on Cooper. His second.
The foul, Michael Cooper, his second penalty.
It's penalty time, and Jordan to the foul line. Now 3:23 left in the first half.
Well, Miami snuck that one victory in there against the Clippers, fortunately for them. You see some of the other scores around the NBA. Of course, Craig Sager will bring you up to date on all of that at the Prudential halftime.
Speaking of Miami, you and I will be there.
This is true.
Where it all began for you. A week from tonight, right?
Yes, and they're still giving good support down there to the Miami team. The team plays very hard, very competitive, although they can't win very many games. See what Michael Jordan has been able to do against the Lakers the last 4 times these teams have met. Of course, he does that against just about everybody.
It's been all Chicago to this point, but if you follow the NBA, you know it's not time to count the Lakers out. We haven't reached halftime yet. Worthy posts up. Magic goes to the hole, scored, and a foul. He is good. He is really good.
Well, I think Magic is saying that I've got to go ahead and take over again. He's had to do that on numerous occasions. Pat Riley is concerned about that. Say, look, we can't count on Magic Johnson for having to do everything. There he gets a Paratrooper Club member in Michael Jordan. Blows by him, is able to knife through the 2 defenders, lay it in, and draw the foul as well. One of the rare mistakes you'll see Michael Jordan make defensively.
And, you know, Rick, I guess you have to talk about it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the senior statesman, great player, since Hall of Famer, and all deserve it. But he's not getting it done anymore, and they can't run as well when he's in the lineup.
Well, that's one of the reasons why when he's in, people will go at him. They'll try to run. And they'll try to make the Lakers pay a price for having him in the ballgame.
55-42. Vincent's finger roll won't go. The tip won't go. Worthy to David Rivers. Rivers against Jordan. It won't go. Horace Grant the rebound. Vincent 1-on-2.
Pull it out. That's the move you want to make there.
Corzine from 16. No. Rebound foul Grant.
Loose ball foul.
A loose ball foul. His third. That could be an item before this game is over. It's penalty time, and Brad Sellers will check into the game for Chicago. Grant with the 3 fouls goes out.
Checks back in for Chicago.
Michael Thompson out of the game. AC Green report.
Interesting lineup right now for both of these teams, especially for the Lakers. They have AC Green and James Worthy, and 2 point guards, and actually 3 point guards. Michael Cooper plays point guard sometime for the Lakers. Magic, Michael, and Rivers.
I think that would indicate to the Bulls they best get their track shoes on, because there's going to be some running here in the last 2:28 of this first half. Worthy's had a dreadful night. He's 1 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from the line. 55-43, Chicago. 22nd timeout.
Chicago
is called by Chicago. Just to update it for you, Friday night we'll have Chicago and Charlotte next Tuesday. A look at the Houston Rockets down at Miami against the Heat. Both games will be at 8:05, and there's what's coming up for you. At halftime, Paul Ryden will talk to Alexander Julian, designed the NBA's first fashion-ready uniforms for the Charlotte Hornets. I'm certainly looking forward to that.
I just didn't hang around long enough, Skip, to be in on that.
Yeah, well, I hope my wife is watching, so she'll put the VCR and get me a tape of that.
Doug called a good timeout here with the 22nd one because he doesn't like the way things are going. The Lakers are trying to get this lead down underneath 10 if possible before the half. He wants to try and execute and try and get something done for them to get that lead or keep that lead above the 10 mark. Of course, you have a special edition game. You forgot about that one because Pete Van Wieren will be doing that one in Philadelphia.
I wonder how long to be delayed when the backboard breaks this year. Jordan goes to the hole, can't buy it. Rebound by Green. He almost won. Magic has it stripped away by Vincent. Ahead of the pack, Jordan against Cooper. It'll belong to Los Angeles. Great play by Cooper.
That looked like a football player if there ever was one. A defensive back and Cooper trying to go against that great wide receiver with the long bomb.
Well, and they would have both been great football players, too.
2 minutes.
And in those respective positions as well.
We're in the 2-minute period. Rivers. Corzine somehow got that away from A.C. Green. I don't know if he stole it or if A.C. just dropped it.
A.C. dropped it.
Life's embarrassing moment. Vincent shoots 2. We're having a lot of layups here lately, but none will go in the hoop at either end. Kareem looks on with 2 points and very little playing time.
St. Vincent, 2 shots.
But a new compact disc and picture. A lot of nice gifts that we're giving him before the game. Free throw good by Vincent.
You know, it was interesting to me in Kareem's statements before this ball game and him talking about how he's been trying to go ahead and, handle this goodbye, and that in his playing and all, how he mentioned that it has been difficult for him to do what he really would like to be doing. So he himself admits that he's struggling.
A minute and a half left. 57-43. Chicago foul Hodges prior to the shot. But bonus time for Cooper.
Fouling Craig Hodges.
1:29 left in the first half.
Michael Cooper. 2 shots.
Well, I'll tell you, the Bulls are very lucky because they really have had 2 spurts offensively and 2 down periods. In the first down period, the Lakers made a great run and got it to 4 before that second spurt. And they're having a down period now, but they're lucky because the Lakers are also having a little down period offensively at the same time.
And you can speak to this better than I, but in the years I did the Hawks, did all their games, we would go on West Coast trips. And almost invariably, the last game of the trip, you would get blown out. I think unconsciously, you're looking forward to getting home and all that. I don't know if that will happen to the Lakers tonight, but it happens to a lot of teams, it seems to me, after a long road trip. That last game is very tough. Hodges, an air ball.
His first 3-point miss as a Bull.
Well, it had to happen sometime, and a foul, and Magic will shoot 2, and the bonus, very kind to Los Angeles here in the closing moments of the first half.
Well, again, if they make these 2 free throws, that Magic shooting somewhere up around 90%, one of the top free throw shooters in the NBA this season, that gets it to 10. If they can hold the Bulls the next couple of possessions, score a few more, they're in good shape. Now, you talked about getting blown out. That might happen with a team that's a mediocre team, Skip. I don't think a really outstanding basketball team allows that to happen to them very often, especially a team with the Lakers and the kind of pride that they have. Talk about Celtic pride. I think the Lakers have a lot of pride also. And having lost 3 games in a row on this road trip, the last thing I think they would want to have happen to them would be to lose this game. So they're going to be giving everything they've got tonight.
Well, we mentioned it earlier. It can't happen to them too often. They haven't lost 4 in a row in 10 years. Vincent cross-court to Pippen and a whistle.
Illegal defense.
Thought we were going to get through a half without one of those, but no such luck.
First violation warning, a new 24.
First violation against either team, new 24-second clock. From now on, Chicago will shoot a technical if another is called. But right now, the Bulls just inbound on the side. Jordan, Corzine set the pick. Michael draws a lot of attention. Now Cooper plays. What a duel that is. Vincent with 6 on the shot clock. Got it.
I'm surprised he made that, Skip. A difficult shot. He was drifting left, and he really had to do some compensation when he fired that one up there.
59-47. 15 on the shot clock. You see the time remaining on it. Magic.
Magic Johnson.
Magic has 23 already, and we're in the first half.
You know, people talked about him not being a good shooter when he came into this league. I mean, he's shooting over 50% now from the field, over 90 from the free throw line. The only other player to do that in the NBA for a season, Larry Bird.
8 on the shot clock. AC Green, the block. Jordan got it back, missed another layup. 1, and the half is over.
The challenges facing the country never stop. So neither does the U.S. Army. We train, adapt, and get smarter. Every soldier, every unit, every day. Not to keep up with change, but to drive it. Nobody knows what problems tomorrow will bring, but we do know who will solve them.
To enjoy Jack Daniel's honey, you don't have to be a whiskey drinker.
You don't have to know we've been doing this for over 150 years.
You don't have to visit Lynchburg either. Or know the real story behind our number 7.
And you don't need to know that we use real honey from real bees.
Like I said, you don't have to be a whiskey drinker. You just need a friendly introduction.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain or knee pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace or knee brace covered by Medicare at little to absolutely no cost to you.
800-919-5370.
Right now to see if you qualify. These professional-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, spinal disorders, stenosis, and other painful back problems. Our medical-grade durable knee braces are designed for those with osteoarthritis and general knee pain and weakness. Our accredited staff will handle all of the Medicare paperwork. And best of all, your brace is shipped directly to your home for free. Will you qualify for a Medicare-covered back brace or knee brace? There's only one way to find out.
Call the Back and Knee Brace Center at 800-919-5370. That's 800-919-5370.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
So you just walk around telling people Geico could help them save money on car insurance?
Yeah, that, and homeowners, renters, motorcycle and boat insurance.
Huh, that's nice. What happens when you catch a fish?
Oh!
Geico, more than just car insurance. See how much you could save at geico.com.
I'm okay!
Hey, ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Vamos. Habla más.
Darla. Ready? Ready.
The Junior NBA World Championship. 32 elite boys and girls teams from around the globe will compete
for a chance to be named Junior NBA World Champions.
The Junior NBA World Championship. Get ready.
Ready on 3. In, on, set, ready.
And we're underway. Worthy fades away. Magic, that's a two-point try at the bottom of the basket. And it's an 8-point game, 59-51. Vincent dribbles the left wing. Cartwright fumbles it away. It's recovered by AC Green. And somebody's hurting. It's Magic. He got an elbow or a finger in the eye. I really don't know.
I love listening to you guys.
Gary Vitti out there quickly, the trainer of the Laker team. to see what's what with Magic, and he tries to walk it off.
Well, I think he just got his bell rung a little bit. We'll watch again. Magic Johnson reaches in. There he is. And Wacko with the elbow right above the right cheekbone is where it looked like the blow came, between the right cheekbone and the side of the head. And there he is rubbing that area.
Gary asked him where he went to school. If he'd have said Arizona State, he'd have been out of there. That's where his guard running mate went. But he came up with the right answer, and play resumes. 11:20 left, third quarter. 59-51 Chicago. Worthy, they need more out of him, the Lakers do, than they got in the first half, and he gets off to a good start.
Well, let's see if the Bulls try to continue to go at Kareem and make him pay. I don't know if you want to do it too often. They seem to do a little better while he was in there. You might want to just kind of leave him in there for a little while and hope you do better.
Magic. And just like that, it's a 4-point game. 6 unanswered points for the Lakers in the first minute and 20 seconds of the third quarter. Vincent. Down low, Grant. Left hand, got it.
Horace Grant.
Grant wanted a foul, got none, but he did get the basket at 61-55. Worthy posts up. He's now 3 out of 10 from the field, 2 out of 2 in the second half. 61-57 with 10:10 left in the third period. Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
63-57. Jordan now with 21. Scott. He continues to struggle.
Laker ball.
Scott now 2 out of 9 from the field.
Well, when you have 2 of your top 3, they have the triumvirate here. I mean, with Scott and Worthy and Magic Johnson, and only one of them came through in the first half.
Worthy against Sellers. They clear the zone for him to operate one-on-one. He does. He's 3 out of 3 in the quarter.
Now all they need is Worthy, and the Bulls are in trouble.
He's 4 out of 11 in the game. Sam Vincent front court. 9:25 left in the third. Sellers shoots the J and drills it. He's a good outside shooter for such a big man, but those are his first points of the night.
Well, he really hasn't looked to be offensive-minded at all in this ball game.
They go to Worthy again. Not a bad idea the way he started this period. He missed it, but he'll shoot 2. And they just go to him time after time after time.
Well, I think that's smart. I mean, Magic knows it. Pat knows it. I mean, the old theory, when you have the hot hand, you milk it dry. And as long as Worthy's having an easy time of it, they may as well make the Bulls do something defensively to adjust to it.
8:58 left in the third quarter as Worthy puts it down. One out of 2 free throws. Rebound Grant. Here comes Vincent. 8:50 left in the period. Rick Barry, Skip Carey with you from the sold-out Chicago Stadium. Kareem comes up with the ball. Ahead to Magic. He's got Green. And that man.
Watch out.
Byron Scott.
He is now 3 out of 10, 1 out of 2 in this quarter. And Doug Collins very wisely calls a timeout. For the Lakers are on the prowl here in the third quarter. We'll be back.
The Bulls hold the Lakers to under 100.
Everybody has sunglasses, but most sunglasses just make everything darker and are useless when it comes to blinding glare. Not these. Nick Bolton here with the latest from Bell & Howell. We call them tack glasses. Inspired by the sunglasses worn by our heroes in uniform, tack glasses can do things no ordinary sunglasses can do, like block blinding glare so well, invisible objects suddenly become visible. Look, ordinary sunglasses just make things darker, which could be deadly in a tactical situation. Tack glasses improve optical clarity so you can see clearly, even in low light. If you've never seen how this light filtering technology works, check this out. Nothing to see, right? But look again as we hold up our tack glasses. A colorful American Eagle is revealed. Amazing.
Take a look at the screen.
Yes.
What do you see?
I see a plain white screen.
It's just a plain white screen. Now look up through our sunglasses.
Whoa, this is cool.
How does it do that? That is so awesome.
What? Oh my. Whoa, what? That is so cool. That is amazing. How does it do that? It's like an eagle pops out of nowhere.
Very, very cool.
Whether you're on the trail or on the golf course, on the water or on the slopes, with TAC glasses, you'll always see clearly without any glare. There's just nothing like it on the market today.
Act now to get your TAC glasses for just $19.99 with free shipping. We'll also include a blank card that reveals our American Eagle when you put on your TAC glasses. Order today and you can also get our night vision TAC glasses. Just pay a separate fee. They help protect your natural night vision to improve optical clarity in low light. You can get both, so don't delay. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-998-3893 or go to trytacglasses.com. Again, that's 1-800-998-3893 or order online at trytacglasses.com. That's 1-800-998-3893.
Do you want to retire like a champ? Just like legendary basketball star Uncle Drew?
Don't do him like that, Uncle Drew!
You're already acing the game. You've got your dream ride.
Don't be slamming my door.
Sorry about
that. You just did the same.
Gotta get the boys. Your dream vacation and your dream team. And now you can make your retirement just as legendary.
I get buckets.
Get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Attention diabetics. The FDA warns that the type 2 diabetes drug Invokana is linked to an increased risk of leg and foot amputations. If you or a loved one took Invokana in 2012 or later and needed any kind of amputation or amputation surgery is scheduled, you may be entitled to compensation.
Call Sokolov Law now at 1-800-945-5196 for a free legal consultation. That's 1-800-945-5196. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
I got this 55-inch 4K television for just $260.
I got these 3 suitcases for less than $40.
These are real people getting real deals at DealDash.com.
I got both of these kitchen appliances for only $252.
An iPhone 10 sold for less than $162. A camera less than $42. A laptop under $63.
And shipping is always free.
Use promo code JERSEY for 100 free bids with your first bid pack purchase.
What are you waiting for?
Go to DealDash.com today.
Welcome to the NBA, kid. That's a marvelous shot for a 6'11" big man. And then did he try to go a little Steph Curry shimmy there? What was that?
We have a wheelbarrow full of compact discs for you with all the special jazz music you like. And with this also, a rod reel to go fishing and 20,000 hooks to represent every sky hook you've made in your career. Congratulations to you.
That was before the game. Kareem honored here. Doug Collins made the presentation. Reverend Jesse Jackson, Mayor Sawyer of Chicago involved as well. It's got to be a distraction, not only for Kareem, but for his team. I mean, they appreciate it, and it's very nice, but it happens wherever they go in the East. And it's going to make it tough to concentrate.
I would think that perhaps the first few might be a bit of a novelty, but then I think the more that you do it, like anything else, you adjust to it. If you know it's going to be happening, then I think you gear yourself for it. Although they're not doing what they hope to do, which is to win all of the games for Kareem. They're 4-5 during those presentation games.
Jordan is fouled. Jack Mees with the call.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem is called for his first. It comes with 8:19 remaining.
Santa Claus just came by, was handing out candy. Did you get any?
No, I'm working, but thanks for asking. I'm trying to maintain my girlish figure. Sam Vincent up top to Michael Jordan. Jordan goes to the hole and a foul on Byron Scott here. Want some more?
I'll call Byron Scott. That's his third, team second. Michael Jordan shoots 2.
Jordan to the foul line to shoot 2.
I think what the Lakers are wishing for Christmas is to have a chance to be home.
I don't blame them. Boy, that's a crime.
But again, they have not disappointed me, Skip, in that we talked about how teams would get blown out in the last game of a long road trip, and how this team probably would not want that to happen to them. And they certainly have come out here in the second half, a very determined ball club, in an effort to try and get this game back.
We have 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Byron Scott on a weave. Kareem down low, lays it up and in.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
His second hoop of the night. Vincent up top. 67-64. Chicago, long way to go. 7:40 left. Cartwright. Got it from Kareem. 69-64. 7:30. Byron Scott into the lane. Up he goes, and he got it. Nice shot. Rick made the point. He heats up. Worthy heats up. Then they're really tough. Vincent foul line. Yes. And now both teams are shooting the lights out here.
And that's the first time that's happened in this game, where both teams are doing well offensively at the same time.
Worthy has it blocked away, but a whistle and a foul.
That was great help by the part of Grant to come over, but it was Sellers who committed the foul.
Michael Thompson back for Abdul-Jabbar.
Michael Thompson in, Kareem out for the Lakers.
James Worthy, 2 shots.
It's not that Kareem is playing poorly, it's just that he's spoiled us for so many years. And he can't do the things he once could do.
Well, there's no question that there's no way you're going to be able to do the things you can do in your prime in those years when, say, 27 to 31, 32 years old, when you're at the peak of your physical prowess and you understand what the game is about. Unfortunately, when people look at players of the stature of Kareem, they want to remember them at their prime. And to see a player coming out there and not being able to do that like Kareem, it's very difficult for people to accept that.
Vincent down to the deck. He'll go to the line to shoot two. The latest score we saw, the Cavaliers have opened up a 20-point lead again over Utah, 84-64. They're posted on the board here.
Well, they certainly have made quite a transition from being a young, improving team. I think that they have arrived right now, although what they do in the playoffs is certainly another situation, because playoff experience is totally different than playing during the regular season. But it's always nice to go ahead and go into it feeling confident. Right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers are playing great basketball.
My boy Josh and I watched them at home against Atlanta on Saturday. They just killed them. Atlanta's a very good
killed
team.
Detroit also last.
Same way, yes.
And now Utah, another good team in the Western Conference.
73-67, Chicago, 6:35. Thompson blocked, and yet another foul on Sellers. Paul Mahalik with the call.
Sellers, his third, team's third.
Third on Sellers, third team foul.
It was interesting that Doug Collins mentioned something, again, we keep going back to, we had a long conversation, obviously, before the game, that even though Lakers have lost 3 games in a row, you notice the team that they beat on this road trip in Cleveland, you know, of course, it was the Cavaliers. And it's like they were making a statement saying, fellas, you may be playing good basketball and you're doing well, but you're still going to have to beat us.
Thompson puts him down. It's a 5-point game with 6.5 left in the third quarter. 73-68 Chicago. We'll be with you again Friday night. The Bulls will be in Charlotte. Steve Jones and I will have that for you. Pete Van Leeuwen and Steve will be in Philly on Christmas night to see Washington play Jordan. And then Rick and I a week from tonight in Miami, where Houston will.
You're a busy little elf.
That's me. Frequent flyer lot miles per diem. That's my life. Worthy backs in and jumps.
James Worthy.
5:50 left. 75-70 third quarter. Jordan from 20. Yes, sir. He's hot. Which is no big surprise. Five and a half left, third quarter, 77-70 Bulls. Michael Thompson sets the pick. Magic, what a pass. Woolridge with a left hand. A monster dunk for Woolridge.
Of course, former Chicago Bull.
Jordan through the foul, shoots 2. Pat Riley argues with Paul Mahalik about that.
And very vehemently does he argue. He's been over there doing a lot of cheering as well and coaching on that sideline. Pat very determined to try and do everything he can to have this ball club pull out this victory. He would like nothing better than to have that happen. Between he and Doug Collins, I don't know who has the least amount of chair time in this game.
They've both been bouncing around. Jordan makes the first. Scottie Pippen is into the game. Brad Sellers departs. Jordan seeks his 29th point. Magic has 27.
Of course, in these two coaches, you do have 2 members of the first team all gum-chewing coaching staff.
You have some amazing statistical categories. Orlando Woolridge into the lane. Changed it, missed it. Michael Thompson blocked away. James Worthy. They've gotten away from going to him. Pippen plays him now. Now they go to it. And a layup is the result. 79-74 with 4:35 in the third.
That's what they wanted the Bulls to think, that they were going away from it.
Timeout is called by Chicago at 4:31 left in the third with your score. Bulls 79, Lakers 74.
There you see. Now look, there's the gum-chewing team. Now check this out. I mean, these guys work at it. You should see them when the action really gets tight. It'd be tough. It'd be tough to pick a winner there.
Scottie Pippen will inbound.
And there you saw the field goal shooting percentage. Only teams in the NBA doing that.
Jordan has been hot. Grant mistimed the slam dunk follow, but Chicago still controls it. Vincent. That won't go. Cartwright. They start over again. They lead by 5. We near the 4-minute mark in the third. Jordan lost it on the way up. Woolridge the rebound.
That's twice Michael's had the ball slip out of his hand tonight.
A long way to go. 3:48 left in the third. Woolridge against Grant, drew the foul, scored.
Well, he got Grant into the paratrooper club, and so many times we see that happen, and the player invariably draws a foul, or the player gets an easy basket. That's 4 fouls on Grant. We'll watch again as Orlando gets the deep position. He'll make the good fake right here when he gives that pump fake. There goes Grant, gets him in the air, and wisely Orlando makes the body contact, and 99 times out of 100 the officials will call the foul on the defender. And I tell you, Orlando has really been abominable on the free throw, and he cost the Lakers a game in New Jersey by missing 4 in the last 2 minutes.
And still nobody's asked for your help, right?
No, and only one person's asked Kareem to teach him the hook magic. But he's still playing. It makes a difference.
2 on the shot clock, 1 on the shot clock. Grant at the buzzer misses, got the rebound. They can move to within a point with a basket here. They'll inbound on the side with 3:03 left in the third. And Brad Sellers checks back into the Chicago.
See Magic saying right now what he was talking about was a bounce pass. He knew that if he is running on that break, he would have thrown a bounce pass because he had wide open on the wing was Michael Thompson.
Byron Scott. It's a 1-point game. 79-78 with 2:50.
I would think, yeah, I just see Hodges is getting up, that Doug would get Hodges back in this ball game, get a little shooting in.
Chicago has led by 17. They now lead by 1. And that's subject to change right here. Michael Cooper up the floor. Worthy. No. Still a 1-point Chicago game, and they have the ball with 2:25 in the third. Vincent. Tip, yes. Cartwright got it.
Cartwright does a good job if he has both feet planted when he jumps, but if he's taking a stride, he really doesn't get the same type of elevation.
Scott spins it back to Cooper for three. Tie game.
Michael Cooper, 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Doug Collins with play instructions.
And the Lakers are doing this, and Magic Johnson is getting rest.
That's 8 for Cooper, 2 3-point baskets, and a couple of free throws. Cartwright. He fumbles it away. And that's not going to count. There's going to be a foul outside on Sellers pushing off. The crowd boos, but that was a good call by Jack Nees. And now the Lakers can take the lead. Sellers picks up his 4th foul. Grant also has 4. Hodges checks into the game. Paxson checks into the game for the Bulls.
Well, now Michael Jordan will get his rest as Magic gets ready to come back in for the Lakers.
Michael will rest this 1:42, maybe a minute of the 4th, and that'll be it. I would guess Cooper makes the first, and the Lakers lead for the first time since I don't know when.
Well, since probably the last time that they may have played against the Bulls. Was it?
He made one of the two. Cartwright the rebound. Paxson heads the other way. Scottie Pippen with the ball. 1:35 left in the 3rd. Shot clock. Sellers almost stepped on the sideline. 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away by Woolridge. They'll inbound with 5 on the clock. 1:21 left, 3rd quarter.
And the Laker defense has gotten much more intense here in the 2nd half, and it's made a major difference. Especially, it's been very effective here in the last few minutes.
Cartwright with a left-handed hook. Nice shot. It's a 1-point game the other way. Chicago has the lead. 1:12 left, 3rd quarter. Magic gets a pick for Michael Thompson. Rolls it low for him. Not a good pass. Out of bounds. Chicago gets it back. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. 8 turnovers for Los Angeles. Don Paxson in control. Cooper checks in as they cross the line. You see the time remaining in quarter number 3. Paxson. Rebound. Pippen cannot save it. Lakers have it back with 42 seconds left. We're in the 3rd quarter. It's 83-82 Chicago. Magic. Aaron Scott. Woolridge on the wing. 8 on the shot clock. He goes to the hole and double dribbles the ball out of bounds. He did everything wrong.
I'll tell you what, if you're guarding Orlando Woolridge, he's got the ball that far away from the basket, out on the court. If you're Brad Sellers, you have to drop way off. You want Orlando Woolridge to shoot that ball all night long. He doesn't want to shoot it either, I can guarantee you that.
Hodges with the inbounds pass. Sellers sets a quick. Hodges says, I can handle it. Sends the ball up the floor. They have all that time, do the Bulls, to take the final shot here, and they lead by 1. Hodges gets Sellers the open jump, in and out, rebound, Cartwright. He blew it at the buzzer. He has missed 3 easy shots, and that could be an item before this game is over.
This is where a kid fell down and a champion got out.
This is where shoes to fill became footsteps to follow.
The Golden State Warriors select Stephen Curry.
This is where ego was laid to rest. And humility rose in its place. But my mind is where every challenge I've ever faced has been won or lost.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Huh? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
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 I'm on a new level.
I'm on a new level. Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart.
Before there could be a nation, there had to be people willing to fight for it, to take on the world's greatest challenges, whatever they might be. So the U.S. Army masters not only tactics and strategy, but also physics and chemistry. We make battle plans and create breakthroughs in medicine, science, and engineering. Our next mission could be anything, so we prepare for everything.
To emerge your best every day, you need to power your wellness. New Emergency Probiotics Plus. Purposeful probiotics to help boost your microbiome, plus vitamin C to support your natural immune defenses. New Emergency Probiotics Plus. Emerge and see.
How can we say when you book direct at choicehotels.com, you always get the lowest price in our rooms, guaranteed?
Let's get someone to say it with a really low voice. Carl?
Lowest price guaranteed.
What about the world's lowest limbo stick?
How low can you go?
Nice one, Carl.
Hey, I've got an idea. Just say bada book, bada boom.
Bada book, bada boom.
Nice.
Always the lowest price, guaranteed. Book now at choicehotels.com.
We believe everyone should live in a home they love, and we are just obsessed with our customers.
We try to bring vast selection and options to people to really help them create environments that reflect their personalities.
The Wayfair brand is only a little over 6 years old. Without using television, I don't think we would be where we are today. Television let us take a great experience that we had built and tell the world about it.
TV has really helped us build that richness with our brand.
The number of people who know our jingle, who sing it out loud, that's just been astounding.
To enjoy Jack Daniel's honey, you don't have to be a whiskey drinker.
You don't have to know we've been doing this for over 150 years.
You don't have to visit Lynchburg either. Or know the real story behind our number 7.
And you don't need to know that we use real honey from real bees.
Like I said, you don't have to be a whiskey drinker. You just need a friendly introduction.
Looking on, rooting for the Bulls. 83-82 Chicago with 12 minutes remaining. What do you think? Will it be Magic? Will it be Michael? Or will it be somebody else who decides this game?
Well, I'll tell you what, Skip. Michael Jordan will be the man going down the stretch for the Bulls. I mean, you can almost rest assured of that. However, the Lakers will also be aware of that, and if the game is close, Pat Riley will be running some interesting defenses at him, I'm sure. As you see what the Lakers did in that third period, 72%, that's phenomenal shooting. And I would think that Michael, although he may try to do things, if the Lakers play the type of defense I would expect in the close game, some of the other players could be key factors. Somebody like a Craig Hodges who could spot up and get open from a pass from Michael Jordan on a double team. It'll be interesting to see how the game develops. I hope we get to that point where it comes down to a last-second shot.
It's been a dandy so far. Bulls by 1 and with the ball. Final 12 of regulation. Underway, Michael Jordan still on the bench. Magic Johnson is in the game. Hodges up top. Paxson. 5 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Lakers again. Hodges in and out. Rebound. Here comes Magic. Pippen hawks in. Magic Johnson up top. Byron Scott won't go. Rebound Cartwright. Ahead it comes to Scottie Pippen. Passed up the jumper. Hodges goes to the hole. That's blocked away. And recovered by Woolridge. He made the good play. Ahead to Magic again. He's got Scott on the wing. Leaves it instead for Cooper. Lakers can take the lead. We've played a minute of the fourth quarter. They do play Woolridge loosely, and he gives it back to Magic. Byron Scott for 3. He got it at the buzzer. He drilled it. A 3-point basket. Lakers by 2. 10:38 left in regulation. Chicago's biggest lead was 17. They now trail by 2. Scottie Pippen hangs in the air, won't go, tipped up and in by Bill Cartwright. Here comes Jordan. 10-15 left. We are tied at 85. It has been 10 years. Offensive foul on Michael Thompson. It's been 10 years since the Lakers have lost 4 games in a row. That is amazing statistic.
You saw Doug Collins saying, hey, I think we've gone long enough with Michael sitting down, so Michael, get in there and do your thing.
Win the game. That's all they ask him to do is win the game. Cooper against Jordan.
It's one of the great matchups. And now we get the offensive foul the other way on Cartwright as he banged into Cooper.
Third foul on Cartwright. So they exchange offensive foul. Kings lead Houston by 9 in the second quarter of their game. 41-32. Magic Johnson across the line. Cooper with it now. Michael Thompson gives the Lakers the 2-point lead again. Hodges and Paxson head the other way. Cartwright has it knocked loose. And an offensive foul is the call.
On Scottie Pippen outside, who set a moving screen while the action was taking place.
3 offensive fouls already in this final period. Down low, Woolridge from Magic. That's why they call him Magic. Perfect pass. 89-85, Lakers' biggest lead. 9 minutes. Jordan shoots 2. It's on Cooper.
Foul, Michael Cooper, his 4th.
Who says under his breath, what are you talking about? And that's exactly what he said.
Michael Jordan shoots 2.
He said, here's why they call him Magic. You see the good move by Woolridge to get behind the defender, and when Magic spotted him, he threw it right on the money.
James Worthy about to check in for the Lakers as Jordan drills it.
That picture, I mean, that shot could actually wind up being our picture-perfect play.
All right, now you're going to produce the game. You're going to be a movie star tonight. You're coaching, you're producing, you're having a big night. 89-86. Jordan makes them both. It's a 2-point game with 8:58. The Lakers have the lead. Byron Scott all alone. Not this time. Rebound Cartwright. He's missed a few layups, but he's played well off the glass. Paxson from Jordan. Yes. Chicago by 1. Worthy. Magic. Worthy. Lakers by 1. We got a barn burner going here. 91-90, 8:20 left. Jordan against a triple team. Byron Scott knocked it away and out of bounds. Chicago inbounds on the end line. With 11 seconds on the shot clock and 8:05 left in the game.
Look at how he draws some traffic. You talked about the triple team, then back to recover, and now overplaying Byron Scott knocks it out of bounds. That's excellent defense on the part of the Lakers.
Jordan fumbles it away. Big scramble. Magic on the deck to AC Green.
And that's one of the things that Michael has been worried about. He leads his team in turnovers, and that time, that pass that Magic threw was for James Worthy. And what happened is Michael Thompson knifed through, tried to reach behind him and ticked it, and Worthy wasn't able to catch it. That would have been an easy 2 points.
A layup for Worthy. That's right, a bullet pass. So 2 great players exchange turnovers. Lakers by 1, and a whistle, and an offensive foul again on Cartwright.
That was obvious. He put his arm right in the middle of the back and pushed off to get away from the man. See, that's a natural reaction as a player, Skip.
you put your arm there, and then as you go, you push to go. But there's really no reason for you to push. You have the position inside. All you need to do is hold and then release.
Brad Sellers is in. Cartwright goes up. AC Green up top.
Bulls showing you a little bit of their trapping.
Scott's the open man again. It won't go for him. Rebound Green. Goes. 93-90. That's Green's first basket. He has 3 points. Jordan this time against Scott. Finds Sellers. Hodges. 8 on the shot clock. What a shot by Brad Sellers. The Lakers by 1 with 6:55. Worthy, that's blocked. Hodges, he's got a 2-on-1 with Jordan. Jordan, and a foul. No basket, but a foul. Michael will shoot 2. Hodges got him the ball in great shape.
The foul on AC Green is first. Second team foul. Timeout Chicago.
Timeout here. The Bulls will be at the line to shoot 2, and they're down by 1 with 6:46 left. We'll be back.
Gatorade. With electrolytes to help you rehydrate so you can keep sweating. Study, tested, proven. Nothing beats Gatorade.
With Metro PCS, you can share all the things you love with an amazing unlimited deal. Switch now and get 4 lines of unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. And choose 4 free phones from great brands.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on
it. All right, Trivago. Find me a hotel somewhere in Mexico where I can wake up with a view of the ocean. Oh, awesome. And what about a pool for me and my friends? Oh, and a massage. A nice restaurant. And Trivago, my friends love to party. Yes, this is my ideal hotel. Thanks, Trivago.
Every time a Friday feels like a family reunion, a Corona gets its lime. Every time your work friends and your friends become friends. And every time it's like you're the only people on Earth, a Corona gets its lime.
I'm telling you, Mobil 1 annual protection protects any type of vehicle for 20,000 miles.
What about a sports car?
Yes.
Or a 4x4?
Yes.
What about an annoying car?
20,000 miles guaranteed. Mobil 1 annual protection.
Look, isn't that Frank Thomas?
Oh, the big hurt.
More like the big hunk.
Yeah.
Wow, Frank Thomas.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. You look like you could still be playing. That's what I said.
Well, I am feeling stronger and leaner.
So, Frank, what's your secret?
I discovered Nugenics.
I wish my husband did.
It's easy. Just send a text.
If you're a guy over 40, text 369-369 and enter STOCK to get a complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenics, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Nugenics is a unique man-boosting formula powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help boost your free testosterone levels, to help you feel stronger, leaner, with more energy and drive, more passion too.
Here, try a bottle, and trust me, she'll like it too.
Text 369-369 and enter STOCK to get a complimentary bottle of Nugenics. Samples are not available in stores, so text 369-369 and enter STOCK.
Michael Jordan will be at the foul line, shooting 2 when play resumes. 93-92, 6:46 left.
Well, we're getting an opportunity to watch 2 of the greatest players that the NBA has ever seen, Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan. You can see
their totals point-wise, but Magic, remember, had 23 at the half. And the Lakers have gotten back into this game because Magic has not had to score as many points, because Worthy came alive, Scott came alive, and he can do the other things that help make the Lakers such a great basketball team when they're on their game.
Jordan will shoot two. He's 11 of 13 from the line tonight. Tie game. And an overtime in this one would not be at all surprising the way these two teams have battled. Lakers can take the lead. Paxson plays Magic. If it stays like that, I would imagine they'd post him up or try to. But they don't. 5 on the shot clock. Worthy and a foul. And the foul is on Sellers, and that's his 5th. Team's first.
Well, that'll happen when you're a player who leads your team in shot blocking. You try to go for shots that most players might not go for. And, of course, he just got done blocking a shot a few moments ago against Worthy. Now he's coming over on the run, goes up for the block, follows through, barely touches the hand, and that's why he is complaining, because it was really a ticky-tack type of foul.
Worthy, who couldn't get arrested in the first half, is coming strong. He has 21. He had 4 at the break on 1 of 8 shooting. Jordan on the wing. It's 96-93. Finds Hodges for 2. No. Rebound. Knocked loose, but recovered by Worthy. Magic Johnson has it back, and less than 6 minutes remain in regulation. Lakers can go up by 5, which would be their biggest lead. They have trailed by 17. Byron Scott, Magic Johnson. They post up Worthy against Jordan. 3 on the shot clock. Scott's going to have to hurry. Got it away at the buzzer. No. Rebound, foul, Michael Thompson. He was on the back of Horace Grant. That's 4 on Thompson.
Skip, do you sense that this crowd is a little nervous right now?
Yes. And I think we have to point out, too, again, Kareem has gotten, he had 5 minutes in the first half, and I don't know that he's gotten that much time in the second. 5.5 minutes left. Cartwright about to return. 96-93 Lakers. You know who this is. In and out. Tough break for him, and Thompson the rebound. Boy, that ball was all the way down, but spun out. Magic went right at Sellers and drew the foul. That's his 6th. They were trying to get him out of the game, but Magic went right at him. And there's the foul that gets one Chicago key man out of the game. Cartwright is in to take his place, but the damage is done. Sellers had 4 points, 3 rebounds. Not a good night for him.
Well, he's one of those erratic type players, not very consistent. I don't know how much that really hurts the Bulls. I really think that having Cartwright back in the ballgame with his experience and some of the other players, that they really didn't lose all that much, as Doug Collins decides to take a 20-second timeout. He wants to make sure that they get a real good playoff here. And, of course, you can sit down and design the most perfect play in the world, but if the team comes out and plays outstanding defense, your players are going to have to adjust to that and try to come up with something to counteract what the defense comes up with. And the Lakers, of course, known to show you a lot of different looks defensively.
So now the chess match will be into effect here. There's Brad Sellers, who's out of this game. Cartwright returns to it, and play is about to resume. Don't forget, our next game Friday night. The Bulls will be involved again. Michael Jordan goes home to Charlotte. 18,000 take on that Charlotte team.
They lead the league in attendance there.
Another long night for Miami. Another terrible night for Indiana. Dallas won at Philadelphia, or is leading at Philadelphia, and Atlanta and Cleveland posting victories. Paxson off to Cartwright. They need a hoop here, as Rick pointed out. 4:55 left. That's deflected away and out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock. And once again, Chicago's going to have to rush their shot. That's happened to them a lot in this second half. Both coaches, Mexican jumping heat. In it comes to the man, to Paxson with 3. Yes, it's a 3-point basket, they say. Jordan did a great job of dishing it off. Boy, did Chicago need that hoop. It's 98-96. Lakers by 2 and with the ball. 4.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Michael Thompson, a wild shot. Now they can tie it. Again by Jordan, 2 shots Cartwright.
And that shows you what happens because Michael Jordan had the ball, Skip. They were so intent on trying to stop him that both players went to Michael Jordan, 2 of the big men, and wisely Cartwright slid right to the basket, and being the outstanding all-around player Michael is, he found the open man. Now watch the play again. Now you see where he's looking. Now he goes to double. That leaves Cartwright open. He slides in. Nobody there to help. Easy play.
And he spots it in the twinkling of an eye and reacts immediately. Cartwright makes the first.
You know, Bill Cartwright has missed a lot of shots inside. He's still come up with 17 points and 15 boards. That's something that they did not get out of their center position last season.
18 rebounds is his career high. The 15 is his season top. Well, we're back where we started, tied at 98. Green from Magic. Back to Magic. Knocked away, out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock at that end.
And again, the Bulls showing a little bit of their trapping. They have at least 3 different looks that they can throw at the team.
Worthy gets it in. 5 on the shot clock as Magic Johnson.
It's been one of those years for him.
Oh, he's amazing. 2-point game with 3:42. Lakers 198. Worthy knocked it away, but a whistle away from the ball.
Illegal defense. AC Green before the steal. Pat Riley can't believe the call.
What a huge play that was. That's a layup at the other end for Worthy in a 4-point game. A big break there for Chicago. They shoot the tee and they get the ball. This could be a 5-point swing on that call. Jordan makes the tee, and now they have the ball back, and the 24-second clock goes to 24.
24 seconds on the shot clock.
You see, watch, Magic Johnson comes over to help, but it's going to be AC Green when the ball goes back out who got called for it. So he's back to live action. A knock-in by Paxson.
Chicago by 1, and the Lakers call timeout. A long way to go. What a ball game. 3:28 left. Bulls 101. Lakers 100. Bulls only 2 team fouls. Lakers have 4. That could be an item. Scott. He missed the long jumper. Cartwright's 16th rebound. We near the 3-minute mark, as you see. Hodges. Cartwright fumbles it away. Got it back. 6 on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. Did he get it away? Yes. Or did he? Now a foul is called on the Lakers.
James Worthy, as Michael Jordan got the rebound. It seemed that when the horn went off, the players stood around a little bit. That allowed Michael Jordan to get in there and come up with a very big offensive rebound for Chicago.
Cartwright got it away a split second before that buzzer went off. So a couple of breaks has gone Chicago's way, but a long way to go. This has not been a Christmas turkey that we've had for you tonight. This has been a whale of a ball game.
Well, speaking of Christmas night, we have a game coming up, Washington and at Philadelphia. And of course, Friday night, that game seeing Michael Jordan back home in Charlotte.
Pete Cratchit and Ebenezer Jones will have it for you Christmas night. Magic down low, knocked away. Cartwright with a loose ball. And now Chicago's in pretty good shape. They lead by 3. They have the ball. 2.5 minutes left. Jordan reverses, changes, layup. Timeout Lakers. What a move by Jordan. A human being shouldn't be able to move that quickly. We'll see it again when we come back. The Bulls by 5 with 2:21.
Download the NBA app now.
Could he be the next guy?
Much upside as any player in this draft.
It's go time, boys.
Look out below.
Welcome to the NBA.
Download the NBA app to follow all things NBA this summer.
Come away with me, Barnabas.
But I am a simple farmer. My life is here. In the field.
Ahoy, hoy, Alexander Graham Bell here. No, my number is 1. You must want 2. 2, I say.
The Lakers need one here in the worst way. Magic on the move, in and up. Horace Grant the rebound. When Jordan crosses the line, there will be 2 minutes left. It's 105-100. It's not over. Jordan. Paxson for 3. No. Rebound. There's Jordan again. They can start over with 1:40. There he goes again. Not this time, but he's fouled. He shoots 2, and he has just picked it up on his shoulders the last 2 minutes, brother, and run with it.
Well, we talked about this earlier in the second half when you were asking what might happen, and certainly we thought that Michael would be the man and the Lakers would throw different defenses at him, but Michael's been able to solve it. He's had an answer for what the Lakers have come up with. I mean, he just, the last couple of times, weaved his way through at least 3 or 4 different Lakers.
Everybody get out of the way, boys. Here I go. He's 16 out of 19 from the line. He has a couple of steals thrown in there, too, for good measure. 107-100. 1.5 minutes remaining. Illegal defense against Chicago. I believe that's their first. Doug Collins argues about it, but it's not going to do him any good. Also, Chicago has a foul to burn somewhere along the line if they wish. They've committed none in the last 2 minutes. And only 2 in this quarter. And Worthy fumbled it away. Here comes Jordan against Magic. Hodges. Timeout, Los Angeles. And that might be the one that did it. 1:15 left. Did Jordan try to pass that ball, or did he just fumble it? I thought he fumbled it.
I think he lost it again. He's had a couple of occasions in this game, as we pointed out, where the ball has slipped out of his hands. And I think this is what happened. As we watch the play develop again, Worthy loses the handle on it. Here comes Michael off to the races. Magic gets back in place. He's going to go up. We get another look on this angle as he's going to take it against him. There's the ball, slips out of his hands, bounces off of Magic Johnson right into the hands of his teammate, Craig Hodges, who gets the easy 2. And it looks like for the first time in 10 years, the Lakers are going to lose 4 consecutive games.
It was in March of 1979, the 78-79 season. The last time they lost 4 games in a row. They haven't played that badly here tonight.
Well, they get off to such a bad start, Skip. And how many times have we seen a team that digs a big hole, right. They come back, they get back down again, they fight back, and sometimes maybe get a little bit of a lead, and then they kind of slide back into the hole. I mean, I see that. I think I've seen that happen more often, where the team that got down in the beginning loses, then they come back and win. A lot more that way.
Well, they got to get a 3-point play somehow to have a chance. 75 seconds left. Bulls 109, Lakers 100.
Well, Craig Hodges has proved to be a nice acquisition to this ball club. He came in the first half, got him some good 3-point baskets. Laid that last one in and may very well be the killer for the Lakers. And you can see that he's very enthused about being here and very excited, in fact, about the opportunity Chicago's presenting for him.
It must be a kick to play with a guy like a Magic or a Michael Jordan.
Well, I would think it would be a real pleasure to be on a team with either of those two players, because not only are they great individual players, but they're very unselfish as well.
Magic for three. No. Cartwright's 17th rebound, and that should be that. 1 minute left.
Well, this is a great early Christmas present for Doug Collins. He'll be very excited after this and probably have a nice high five or a hug with his young son Chris, who's one of the ball boys here, who also is a pretty good young basketball prospect.
Very nice young man. I know how proud of him Doug is.
Well, you know, I think we fathers kind of like our young sons, don't we, Skip?
Indeed. Cartwright, you see his numbers. 18 is his career high in rebound. And now it's a 4-possession situation for the Lakers. 55 seconds left. There's the score. And Doug almost got beamed with a deflection over there. Cooper inbounds to Worthy. A three-point shot. 111-103 with 48 seconds. Jordan and a foul in the backcourt. It's on Magic again.
Well, you have to admire the Lakers. Again, this is a team that does not quit. They're still trying every conceivable ploy that is available to them. However, they're not going to win this basketball game.
You know, you never know what the turning point of the big play is, but the little illegal defense call might have turned this game around, for it was a 5-point swing. Worthy appeared to have a steal on an open floor. Instead, a technical was made by Jordan. They got a resultant basket, and they've never been headed since.
If you had to pick one play, I could say that was certainly a momentum changer.
112-103. You see the time remaining. You see the score for that minute. Scott for three. Rebound deflects around. Knocked out of bounds. Jordan again. And it went off Woolridge, and Chicago has it back. And a little icing on the cake. Magic gambled on the steal. There goes Air Jordan. Magic for three. No, it's history. Lakers still have it with 16 seconds left. Jack Haley, not the musician, the former UCLA player, comes in for Chicago. Worthy misses a three. Grant the rebound. It is over. Haley. That's for the folks out in Los Angeles where he played his college ball. It's over. 116-103 Chicago. That's the final. For the first time in 10 years, the Lakers have lost 4 in a row. And you see a happy Doug Collins and an agonizing Pat Riley.
Sportmart names the Bulls player of the game in each Chicago Bulls home game tonight. The Reebok Sportmart Bulls player of the game is...
The Lakers gave an all-out effort, and Magic Johnson was spectacular with 31 points and 12 assists. However, it was not enough in the end as the Bulls win 116-103 behind 42 points, 8 assists, and 4 steals from Michael Jordan. Bill Cartwright had 20 points as the Bulls won their 13th game of the season to continue their quest towards winning an NBA title. The Lakers lost their 4th straight game, their longest losing streak of the season. Thank you for watching this edition of Hardwood Classics on NBA TV. I'm Rick Kamla. We'll see you next time.